Peace and prosperity to all living beings within range of my divine voice. It is I, Ptah. As you can see, we are here amongst the trees, tapping into this beautiful nature energy as we always are, to share a loving, beautiful, and prosperous message with everyone involved, which includes you. Thank you so much for being here, Aurel. Peace and prosperity to you, Aurel Darrell. We love you. We thank you so much for coming in. We are literally just getting started, so we are going to be sharing out the live in just a moment with some of our beautiful loved ones who may want to come and join us this evening as we come outside and share this beautiful energy. Thank you so much for tapping the screen. Thank you so much for sharing the live. I'm going to go ahead and start sharing it out myself now. Bear with me for a few moments while I do so. Let's see. And we're going to get it out. Thank you, everyone, coming in. I'm just sharing out the live. I will be addressing everyone directly in just a moment. We are just getting started, so I'm just sending out the live notifications for all my loved ones. Hey, Tasha. Ooh, it sounded good today, Tasha. Thank you so much for your daily heart, me. I was jamming, and it was right on time too. Let me tell you, because I had started my workday late, and I wasn't anxious, but I kind of was in a slight bit of a rush, and I was able to listen to the sound bowls that you played tonight, and it just put me right back in that situation of love and good energy. Ellie, peace and prosperity to you. It put me right back into that energy of love and relaxation. Oh man, I appreciate it. You were right on divine timing, and I'm thankful that you're here, so I get to reciprocate some of that love back to you in my own way, with my own sound bowls. Hey, Lizzie, peace and prosperity to you. Thank you so much for being here. Mosquitoes on me. Soon as I take my shoes off, boy, I get to share that love now back with you through nature that you provide to me, that beautiful energy. And now I get to use that inspiration to continue to inspire others because that's what we're all about. We're all about love and connecting everyone. Lizzie, thank you so much for being here. Peace and prosperity to you. We are here getting started now. I was going to wait a couple more seconds to see if a few more people want to come in. Thank you, everyone, for coming in, tapping the screen, sharing the live, getting your daily heart me's. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all energy. And we are going to tap right back into what we left off yesterday. Who did I just miss? Hey, Christine or Christina. Thank you so much for being here. Chrissy, peace and prosperity to you. I love you, Ellie. Thank you so much for being here, my beautiful moderator. We're going to tap right back into where we left off yesterday, which we spoke yesterday evening about how the world has always taught us to separate love from business, to separate love from all these different aspects of our life, all these different things that are necessary in this 3D world. Hey, Jay Renee, peace and prosperity to you. All these different things that are attached to this 3D world that we have all chose to be in. So good to see you. Realistically, money, the exchange systems, all these 3D things that we live and breathe every day, we chose to be here. We chose to participate in this energy. But what we do not have to do, just because man says so, yes, by the way, I know Sunday's episodes have not been posted on YouTube yet. They are on the way. I had some connection issues earlier today. Those episodes from yesterday will be posted as soon as possible. But we have in this 3D world currency that we exchange for our goods, for our talents, for our love, for substance, for resources. That's what we signed up for. And the idea to separate love from that is delusional. We can't separate love from that. And today I want to give a very real time example that everyone will be able to understand and appreciate, explaining another reason why we do not separate love from business. We do not separate love from other currencies. We do not separate love from anything that we want to be prosperous in. Infinity Heart, my dear, good to see you. Peace and prosperity to you. Thank you so much for coming in. We love you. We appreciate your energy. So again, we are not separating love from business. We are not separating love and energy from anything. And we're going to talk about a very real example as to why. We all have had connections, whether it be plutonic. So good to see you. Thanks so much for being here. Whether those connections were plutonic or romantic, in business and personal, we've all had those connections that we made those connections and said to ourselves, you know, this is cool, but I'm waiting for something bad to happen. I'm expecting something negative to come into this relationship, into this connection. I can see and feel already that something is going to bring me back to that fight or flight energy in association to that connection. And we keep going with it anyway for whatever reasons. Whether it be we ourselves are in fight or flight, whether it be illusion of necessity, but we've all had those moments. And then the ego gets to sit back and say, yeah, I see, I told you so. That relationship failed, and I knew it was going to fail. Hey, Paul, thank you for being here. Thank you, Tasha, for tapping the screen. I appreciate you. I knew that relationship was going to fail, what your ego said. I knew that business deal was not going to work out the way you thought it would. Hey, bless riches, peace and prosperity. Thank you so much for being here. Ego is real quick to always tell us, I told you so, when it comes to these things, right? But realistically, the reason why that would be in place in the first place is because likely you did not create that relationship. You did not create that connection, that partnership based on love to start with. Based on love to start with. And let me tell you why. When we think about loving connections, when we think about loving ourselves, hey, Sade, good to see you. Peace and prosperity to you. When we think about loving connections, when we think about loving ourselves, we always think about our boundaries. We always think about self-respect. We always think about self-appreciation. Hey, Bacher, thank you so much for being here. Peace and prosperity to you. Everyone, thank you so much for the gifts. Thank you so much for tapping the screen. I appreciate everyone getting their daily heart needs. My brother DJ Hawaii, Taurus Gang, good to see you. We are talking today about why we should not separate love from our partnerships, from our businesses, from our relationships, from our connections of any way, shape, form, or fashion. I'm here to give a real life example that everyone would know and understand and appreciate. We're going to move forward with that. So we've been in those circumstances, right? Most of the time when we had that feeling that something was going to work out, or we assumed that something wasn't going to work out. Hey, mindset, we love you. So good to see you. When we have those moments in our mind where we know things are not going to work out, or we expecting something negative. Hey, Crystal Moon, we love you. Good to see you. Peaceful Marie, good to see you. Peace and prosperity to you. We love you. Thank you all so much for coming in. We understand initially, internally, subconsciously, that we most likely did not build that relationship off of love. We didn't build that relationship off of the love and self-respect that we have for ourselves, and that person also probably didn't build off of that. Let me tell you why. When you love yourself, you are going to respect yourself. When you love yourself, you are going to create an environment that builds for yourself, allows you to create. If you are connecting with someone with love first, and that's the first part of your mindset, because the mindset matters, shout out to Mindset Matters, then you are not going to participate in certain negative things. Self-views, peace and prosperity to you. Your self-view is going to be based on a certain diameter is not the word I want. Your self-view is going to be based on a certain aspect of love and respect for yourself. Thank you, Mindset. We love you. Thank you so much for being here. It's going to be based on that view to where you're not going to do certain things that lower your own frequency. You're not going to participate in certain actions that disrespect you. So in this connection that's based on love, you're not going to lead in with these type of problems. You're not going to lean in with these type of issues because it's already not a part of you. You're not looking for it. You're not expecting it. And you're building connections that associate to that. If whoever you're partnering with, whoever you're doing business with, whoever you're loving on, whoever you're associated with, if they're in the same mindset, then that eliminates so many problems and so many issues that we see on a day-to-day basis. Audrey, thank you so much for being here. We love you. Peace and prosperity to you. Thank you, everyone, so much for tapping the screen, sharing the live, getting your daily heart means. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. But we see all the time in these relationships that's built on fight or flight or survival, moon balloon, peace and prosperity to you. We see all the time that these relationships come to a fail because they're not built on that same love and self-respect. Now let's think about that in comparison. If you're going into a relationship, a businessship, a partnership with a certain amount of self-love and respect for yourself, right? When a conflict arises, because conflicts will always arise. We're human, we're having a human experience. There are always going to be disagreements, there's always going to be conflicts of some sort. There's no way around it, right? But if we're going into these conflicts with that self-love energy, then we're going to immediately look for resolutions in a peaceful manner. We're not going to be focused on disrespect. We're not going to be doing things that's going to basically put logs on the fire. Hey, Joe, thank you so much for being here. Peace and prosperity to you. A lot of times in those more conflicting relationships, those relationships that's based on something other than love, we'll find moments and circumstances where it feels okay for the disrespect, whether it's giving or receiving. We're going to find moments where you are expecting deception. There's no reason to expect deception if you are not deceiving yourself. There's no reason to expect disrespect if you're not disrespecting yourself. All of these things are way too tied to our business practices. All these things are way too tied to our relationships. And we need to separate that. But that is coming in with that mindset that we were separating love from the business in the first place, that we were separating love from relationships. It doesn't make any sense. Fairy Godmother, good to see you. So good to see you. Peace and prosperity to you. This is a real-time example of why this is not going to work, why this is not even necessary, why it doesn't even make sense. Because when you go into those circumstances with the love inside of you, you're going to get that love back. And if you don't, you will immediately recognize it. Your discernment will go off. Thank you so much for tapping the screen. I see you. I appreciate you, Prince. The Prince, excuse me. We love you. Thank you so much for being here, Princess. You're going to tap into this energy of self-loving and self-knowledge to create these type of relationships. Then you are going to go into that relationship expecting love and prosperous things. You're going to go into that relationship expecting peace and prosperity. Whatever that relationship is for. Business, platonic, personal, it doesn't matter. You want that to be your bond. You want that to be a part of your connection. You want that to be the base of everything you're doing. Jermaine, thank you so much for coming in. Peace and prosperity to you. The opposite of that is, again, what we've seen on a regular basis. People who go into circumstances expecting failure. And I ain't talking about mishaps or losses. Mishaps and losses happen for everybody in every situation. We have losses as entrepreneurs. We have losses and circumstances in life with family, friends, loved ones. That's a part of life. What is not a part of life is the disrespect. It's the expectation that brings worry, doubts, fears, guilt. All that negative energy cannot live in a loving environment. All that negative energy cannot live in a loving environment. I say it again. All that negative energy cannot live in a loving environment. So when we are attaching love to our business practices, hey Conway, peace and prosperity to you. When we are attaching love to our relationships, whether they be platonic or romantic, we are already getting rid of a lot of the problems and issues that we are normally facing in relationships, problems, circumstances that love is not found. We are already separating ourselves from the negativity just going into it with that loving idea and that loving practice. So why would we separate love from business? Why would we separate anything that we're doing prosperous for ourselves from love? It makes no sense. Hey, Cupcake, peace and prosperity to you. And again, we all, this example we're offering, hey, MJ, Thank you so much for being here. Everyone, thank you so much for tapping the screen. Thank you so much for the gifts. I appreciate you. So good to see you, Cupcake Sweetie. Peace and prosperity to you. For those just joining, I am your host, Patai. We are out here in nature, feet barefoot on the ground, hugging the trees, getting this cleansing, loving energy. And we are sharing these loving downloads with the world. Thank you so much for your daily heart, me, and joining the team. We love you. We appreciate you. And again, this is a very real concept that everyone can understand and recognize. Hey, Cali Sunshine. Peace and prosperity to you. This is very real. Essentially yours. So good to see you. We love you. We appreciate you being here. Because again, we all have had that circumstance where it's like, okay, I really don't want to partner with so and so, but I need this money. I really don't want to partner with so and so, but I need this opportunity. I'm always recharging. Always, Cupcake. I am always out here. That is why we have been out here for the last 152 days, grounding and hugging these trees every single day. With me showing you this right now, I am helping you to recharge too. I am helping to inspire you to go outside and do the same. That's why these messages are important, because they're coming from a cleansed, loving, peaceful, and prosperous domain. And we love you all. We thank you all for being here. Essentially yours. I see you going crazy with the likes. I love you. I appreciate you. Everyone tapping the screen, I appreciate you. Everyone getting your daily heart needs, I appreciate you. So again, what is the point in separating love from business? It doesn't make any sense. What we want is good business. What we want is good relationships. What we want is good partnerships. I am so divine. Yes, you are. Peace and prosperity to you. And thank you so much for being here, Rita. Thank you so much for getting your daily heart meet. We love you. We appreciate you. Going further into my example, all these different circumstances where we sacrifice love to maintain something. Thank you so much for the gifts. I appreciate you. Where we sacrifice love to maintain something, it's almost always tied to something fight or flight. It's always tied to that. It's always, I have to do this. I have no choice. I'm being forced to be in this situation. I'm being forced to be in this relationship, this partnership. I'm being forced to be at this job. I'm being forced to be in this business, this circumstance. We have to build the circumstances off of love. We have to recreate our entire world, our entire galaxy on that loving energy. We have to. My brother, thank you so much for tapping the screen. I see you. Hey, Michelle, peace and prosperity to you. Thank you, B. Bowie. Thank you so much for coming in. Peace and prosperity to you. I'm always out here hugging these trees and tapping into this divine energy. Thank you, Michelle. Because this allows me the clarity. This allows me the calmness. Because I am releasing negative energy right into the earth. Thank you, beauty. So good to see you. Peace and prosperity to you. I am releasing this negativity that I stored up from all these different things today. Just being a human being, we collect negativity every day. It starts to pile up on you if you don't release it. It starts to pile up on you if you don't have that balance of exchange where you give up the negativity to receive the positivity. And what happens when we start to store that energy? When we start to let that energy overtake the light and the goodness, we start to think in fight or flight. We start to think about survival. We start to think about worries, anxieties, fears. And so what do? We go out and we connect to others with that same energy. Hey, Loyal, thank you so much for tapping the screen. I appreciate you so much. Hey, Yvonne, thank you for joining. We then go out and connect that energy to other people. There's a reason why I receive the love here that I receive and I give the love back that I give, because I am constantly connecting myself to love and prosperous energy. So I'm going to connect that love and prosperous energy to you. I'm going to connect that energy to you. I'm going to inspire that love in you. This tree is going to allow for me to breathe whether I'm here or not. Me showing my gratitude to it, me showing my appreciation to it, it gives me another boost of energy. And that energy is available for all of us. Hey, Drill, peace and prosperity to you, brother. Good to see you, Lord Drill. It's available for all of us. I am no different from anyone else. These downloads that I'm offering, this information, these feelings, the reason why we're able to resonate with it, because we're all human and we're all loving people. Hey, it's Nine, peace and prosperity to you. So good to see you. You are that tree. That's right, beauty. You are that tree. You are love. You are constantly fueling the world with love constantly. So let's not be in the circumstances that we are predicted to be in, that we are manipulated to be in, and separate love from anything. Do not separate love from business. You lead your business with love. Do not separate love from your relationships. You lead your relationships with love. That is the focal point. Because if you love yourself, you are only going to want to welcome in more love and energy. Hey, Carol, thank you so much for being here. Peace and prosperity to you. You are only going to welcome in more love and energy. That's it. There's no reason for anything else. There's no reason for anything else. No matter what the circumstance you is, no matter what you're going through, no matter what you're dealing with, that love, that calmness, that peace is going to always get a better response than fear, worry, anxiety. That love, calmness, and peace will always get a better reaction than fear, worries, or anxieties. Always. It's no different when it comes to this money. It's no different when it comes to any resources you're gathering. It's no different with any exchange you make in any way. Hey, Loyal, I appreciate the gifts. We love you. I see you tapping the screen, Princess. Thank you so much, my beautiful moderator, Ellie. I appreciate y'all. There's no different. That's why it's so important for us to be grounded, connected to the earth. The earth is connected to the universe. The universe is connected to the whole. It brings an understanding on the inside. Thank you, Princess, for the gift. That understanding on the inside then comes outward into the world. And we create this environment that is based on that loving, peaceful energy. And when you are living in that loving, peaceful energy, you are going to revolt the negativity. You are going to push the negativity away. And you're going to find ways to release yourself of that negative energy. Whether you're doing Zumba like Ellie, whether you're dancing, whether you're doing sound bowls like Tasha, if you are doing anything with love, you are going to push that love out, and it's not going to be room for that same negative mindset, that same negativity. Hey, Queen K, peace and prosperity to you. We put our attention on the love. Thank you so much. We put our attention, our focus on the love. We are going to avoid a whole lot of negative drama that people are so-called used to. We're going to avoid all these things that people are so-called prepared for. I hear people talk about it all the time, how they are prepared to fail more so than they are prepared for success. Oh, I'm doing the right thing. I'm being smart about it. No, it's not that you're not, but you're not even leading in with the love and appreciation for yourself, the belief in yourself to expect, to command of the universe success. We got to get away from that. We see it all the time. Of course, we can't control anything outside of ourselves, but what we can do is control ourselves. It's easier to control ourselves when we are at a peaceful place, when we are allowing ourselves balance, when we are allowing ourselves to cleanse. And it's going to be easier to create better connections, no matter what connections you're striving for. It's going to be easier to create those better connections when you come at it from a loving, peaceful place instead of the fears and worries. Release that negativity, stay focused and stay sharp, and lead with love. Be brave. No matter if it's hate surrounding you, you can outweigh it with the love just from your heart alone. You can shift things. You can change things. It doesn't matter how it used to be, how people told you it is, how others respond to it. It's about what you are doing. Thank you, Queen. I appreciate you. These simple tactics of cleansing our energy and staying focused on love will help to create a whole new world of peace and prosperity that no one can ever take away from you. That is our goal, is to spread that message and promote that. I am proud to have been here today, being day, I think today is day 152. 152 days that we've been live every day promoting this loving message. I thank y'all so much for everything. And again, I apologize that yesterday's episodes, yesterday's 2 lives will get loaded up on YouTube as soon as possible, along with tonight's episode, which will also get loaded up on YouTube as soon as possible. I appreciate y'all patience. We have some connection issues, and so it's a bit of delays. We're all set for this evening. I'm so thankful to have shared this loving message with all of you. For everyone here, I love you. For the millions of people who will hear this message, I love you. I thank you. Continue to elevate, continue to rise, continue to stay on the path of love, and keep cleansing that negativity out of your body. Miko, I love you. I'm so sorry. I'm just about to end. I'll make sure I get these replays up for you, Miko. I love you. I appreciate you. I'm so sorry I missed you. Latina 23, thank you so much for following. I appreciate you. I'm about to end. I just had to say I love you before I go because I just seen you come in right as I was about to click the button. Again, I'll make sure I get these replays up for everybody. I love you all. Peace and prosperity.